Hello and welcome to Grumpy's Rehabilitation Facility. So today we have a bunch of topics and we're gonna talk about them. The main question that it poses itself right now at this point of Star Citizen development is gonna be, are we ever really gonna be happy? Are we ever, whatever CAG, I feel like whatever CAG does here, from now on, from this point on, I feel like we're never actually gonna be happy, cause, well, we'll talk about it in the video. So yeah, let's just roll the intro.
Hello, my name is Grumpy. Grumpy,
Alright, so let's first talk about the channel real fast, because we always do that. The channel has grown even more, 954 subscribers currently. That's amazing, guys. Keep on subscribing, keep on liking and everything. You know the procedure, you hear it on every other YouTube channel. So, yeah, I have a song prepared for 1000 subscribers. I'm not sure that I'll be able to do the video for it. I wanted to do an in-game video for it, so maybe it'll have to wait, because Star Citizen just doesn't want to be played in this patch at all, and it's gonna be really hard making that video. And on top of that, I have to produce at least 3 videos a week, which I have Rehab Facility, I have Outside Inside Star Citizen, and at least one more during the week. So yeah, I just simply have not enough time to fuck with Star Citizen that is in a really buggy state. Shut up, Grumpy, just play us more of the song, come on! Okay, I mean, here's another snippet, I guess.
straight out of Belgrade, crazy motherfucker named Grumpy. From a poor country of Serbia. I know I swear a lot, but I speak my mind out. And I know I'm a loud mouth, but what you gonna do when the guns come out? I'm a menace like Dennis, my pen is so careless. It whispers like cannons or sabers on canvas.
Alright, that's enough, back to the video. Anyway, before we start talking about Star Citizen, thank you to all my patrons. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to become a patron, there's gonna be a link down in the info section of the video, and you can click there. You can subscribe monthly, you can give a single donation, whatever you wish for. And of course, you don't even need to do that, everything is gonna be online. There is a video that is special just for Patreon or patrons or whatever, and you can watch it over there. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about Star Citizen. So, 3.15 was a fail. I predicted that. Everybody fucking hated me for that. And we're gonna have 3.16. From the lackluster roadmap that we can see, 3.16 has pretty much nothing going for it, except Mines, Jumptown 2.0, and what was it? Mining consumables. So let's talk about Jumptown 2.0 first, and then we're gonna talk about mining consumables. So you already saw my outside ISC, or outside Inside Star Citizen, where they talked about Jumptown. It's a cool idea, I'm gonna hand them that. It's there was a bug that happened, and Jumptown, the actual Jumptown on Yella, has produced a bunch of was it Widow or Maze? It doesn't matter. And you could just go there and resell it and resell it and resell it and get a lot of money. And there was, because of that, there was a lot of PvP happening around Jumptown, and they wanna incentivize us to PvP more. And of course, being a PvPer myself, I should be happy about that, but I am really not. And well, here's why. First off, they did nothing to fix desync and positional desync. If you look at player models, the actual avatars of people, or whatever they're calling them, actors, if you look at the actors, they're just fucking teleporting around. If you look at the ships, you're gonna get killed by a ship that's like not even looking at you. You're gonna be on a 90-degree angle from the enemy ship, and he's still gonna kill you. That is not a game I want to play. Like, that is not PvP that's fun. That is not PvP that's engaging. That's like you're fighting a guy and you're fighting another guy maybe, and then on top of that you're fighting your I don't know, frame rates because of like Star Citizen, right? And then on top of that you're fighting the game itself with desync and like positional desync, and like how are you gonna incentivize PvPers to fight each other if you're not gonna give them an actual game to play, an actual playable game that you don't need to fucking fight so you can play it? That is just not gonna happen, and I believe that like people are gonna try, and it's gonna be a shit show. And like, I'm sick and tired of like CAG, like whoever defends CAG, all of the White Knights say this one thing. Well, server meshing is gonna solve everything, because like desync and positional desync itself is like, when I say desync I mean like rubber banding and stuff like that. When I say positional desync is when like a guy fires at yellow, you're behind him and he fucking kills you. So that are basically the terms that I'm using, so I'm just trying to shorten it up. But they always say that like all of those like desyncs, like rubber banding and positional desync, are due to shitty servers. And like, how can you be so sure? How can you be so fucking certain? Because you read it? Because you fucking heard it on like a YouTube channel? Because you heard it from the developers? Well, let me tell you something. If you ever played Arena Commander, like dual mode, 2 people on a fucking server, it still has shitloads of desync. Maybe not rubber banding, but it has positional desync, like fucking plenty of it. And you never know if your positioning is good, because like you may be behind a guy, but on his screen he's behind you, and that's it, you're gonna die. So that's like 2-player server. If you go to Arena Commander again and go to like 16-player server with like battle royale mode, I think, it's still the same thing. It is still the same thing. On empty PU servers, it is still the same thing. If you spawn a new fresh server with like 10 people in the PU, it's still gonna have positional desync and rubber banding. And not even with just the players, but with the fucking NPCs. And that is simply bad netcode. I talked about this since I made the channel. It's like 5.5 months now. And like people, okay, some people are listening, some people are agreeing, but the rest of you are just like, oh no, I'm not gonna hear that, that is not true, I'm just waiting for server meshing. Okay, I can't wait. I simply cannot wait for server meshing to become a thing, so we can actually see how the game performs. And if it performs like shit after that, what are you gonna say then? Oh, well, yeah, it's like the tier 0 of server meshing. Give it like 6 to 7 years and it's gonna be fixed and it's gonna be playable. No, dude. That is not good thinking, basically. Like, I just made a video about the gold standard Gladius. It's pretty funny and frustrating too, but it's funny, and it's like a minute long, and you can watch it. And like, I had a guy that commented that told me that I'm disingenuous because I'm using track IR, and also I'm using a widescreen. 38-inch widescreen or ultra widescreen, whatever. And on top of that, my FOV is set to like the maximum. And therefore, I'm disingenuous because like those bugs wouldn't happen if I didn't have track IR, if I didn't have fucking ultra wide, and if I didn't have my FOV set so high. Well, fuck me, okay, those bugs wouldn't happen if I haven't played the fucking game, of course. Or those bugs wouldn't happen if I wasn't in the Gladius, of course. But still, it's a gold standard Gladius and it should work in the game like it's supposed to work, but it's not working. Your head still clips through the fucking seat behind you whenever you look upwards. And this game has support for ultra-wise, it has support for track IR, and like there is a FOV slider that you can slide all the way up, which I did. So how am I in the wrong, and how am I disingenuous, and how am I fucking lying about the state of the game if I show you what the fuck happens when you look upwards? And this happens every fucking time I post a video. Every time that I say, hey, something is wrong with this shit needs to be fixed. Oh no, you're a liar, you're just like here to fucking get revenue. Like, dude, I still haven't fucking monetized the channel. What the fuck are you talking about? What revenue? Like, you can go watch other YouTubers, they have a bunch of fucking subscribers and they get the revenue by praising the game. I'm not here to praise the game. I'm here to actually play the game, which like the other YouTubers don't do, and I'm gonna tell you that like with certainty, because I played it, I will tell you the actual, like, about the actual state of the game. Now back to Jumptown 2.0. There are some really good and thought out things that like CAG did for Jumptown 2.0, and I'm thinking of like security scanning your ship, and you have a lawful mission, therefore they're not gonna abuse you or shoot you or give you a crime stat because you have drugs on board. And that's not gonna happen because you have a lawful mission selected, and that's all cool, and I like that. That's good thinking. But like, has CAG thought about disengaging the thekama rays around the moons where the mission spawns, where the Jumptown 2.0 spawns? I'm pretty sure they didn't. And like, here, please, like, tell them to fucking do this. They're not gonna watch my videos. They're gonna hear the first two fucking swears, and they're gonna see that I'm like pissed off because like PvPing, and they're gonna stop watching. But somebody please fucking tell them that they need to disengage the thekama rays. And here's why. Because griefers know, all the griefers know, and you guys probably know too, because most of you are not like new players. But griefers know that they can just lock you with a missile and shoot around you, and they're gonna be red on your screen. Therefore, you're gonna think, okay, this guy attacked me, he's gonna get a crime stat, it's free, I'm free for to fire on him, and if I hit him, I'm not gonna get a crime stat. And then you get a crime stat because he just lured you into that, because it's a broken game mechanic. If the thekama ray is not active, well then nobody gets a crime stat. And on top of that, if people want to get a crime stat to do the pirate mission, they will need to get a crime stat before, right? Like beforehand, before coming to the actual Jumptown 2.0 mission. Now here's the thing, here's another thing. With physicalized cargo, you will need to carry those crates of drugs, of maize or widow or whatever. You will need to carry those, and you will not be able to fire, so you will need an escort, and you will need to like spread that money around to people that escorted you. Is the payout for a single mission gonna be enough? I saw 57,000 if you sell it to Grimhacks, and I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna be enough. Like, the payout needs to be broken, like completely broken, for this thing to work. It actually needs to be broken so it will incentivize people to do that, so we can actually have a reason to go there. Otherwise, I can just go and like do a VHRT and get my money. Like, there's no fucking point in doing Jumptown. If you really want to incentivize PvPing and make it actually scary, it needs to be broken, because it's gonna draw a lot of attention, and all of the people are gonna go there to try and get some of the money. It needs to be El Dorado, it needs to be the promised land, it needs to bring you the feeling of a gold fever. and that will bring people to a certain spot, and they will like PvP around it. On the other hand, why do you need to be a pirate beforehand so you can get the pirate mission in the personal tab? I don't get it, because like if you have a crime stat 3, it's gonna be like 15k. If you have a crime stat 4, it's gonna be 20 to 25k, and it's gonna be like 30 to 35k if you have a crime stat 5. I might as well just kill 2 pirates that have a crime stat, and that's it, and get all the money. I might as well just set up a snare somewhere and just like kill the pirates before they get the riches. Under quotations. Like, why do they need to have a crime stat already? I don't get it. I simply don't get it. Let them get a crime stat for like selling or for getting scanned by security. Because like, again, if I die, I'm gonna respawn. If they die, they're gonna respawn in Clasher. And where is the incentive there? Why would they even do the unlawful mission? Like, there's no point in that. On the other hand, you have 3 locations. One of which is on Yela, the other one is on fucking Lyria on Arcorp, and the third one is gonna be on Microtech on a moon called Calliope or Calliope. Now, I'm not here to nitpick, but this is just like realistic thinking. Why do the unlawful or the pirate missions sell only on Grimhacks when we have like Cruel 5 and other like Lagrange points where you can like go to the no questions asked terminal and sell your goods over there? Why do you need to go to Grimhacks? Because you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm a lawful player, I'm just gonna set up a few snares on, like, if the mission spawns on Microtech, I'm gonna set up a snare between Crusader and Microtech, and I'm just gonna catch a bunch of people, shoot them, get all their dough, and just like go home and get all their money on top of getting money for their crime stats, which is just like ridiculous. Like, okay, there is some incentive to use the snares now, but still, it's stupid. It's stupid. Give the pirates, even though I'm not a pirate, give the pirates a few more spots where they can sell their shit. Like, that's not too much to ask for, right? And in the end, like, this all doesn't matter, because, like, you're just gonna have people with A2s just bombing Jumptown or Raven's Roost or Paradise Cove, and they're just gonna show up with the A2s, bomb the shit out of everyone over there, kill everyone, land, get their shit, and just, like, to take off. And while the rest of the server is respawning, they're just gonna chill and, like, drink tea or coffee or whatever, and they're gonna sell the drugs. And, I mean, you can't really counter that. Yeah, well, you have a ballista. No, you can defeat every missile in the game with one flare. You don't even need to fucking flare. You can just maneuver around, like, around the missile, and you're gonna defeat it. Like, there's no fucking point in using the ballista. There's no fucking point in using the ground vehicles, unless you like have them parked somewhere there, like, where nobody can see their fucking cross section, and then snipe from there. But still, you are better off being on your feet and just have a sniper rifle and just, like, lock the door. Just, like, stay like a kilometer away and just watch the door and shoot people that enter or exit, and that's it. Like, there's no point in using the ground vehicles. Most of the ships are not gonna be really that useful. Maybe the fighters, maybe the arrow, saber and stuff like that, but like 1 A2 is gonna, like, do enough damage. Like, why would you even fucking try to go there with a Gladius or an arrow or a saber or a hornet or whatever? Speaking of fighters, are they gonna fix the shield holes that we have in this patch now? Because, like, if you noticed, your shield is lagging behind you. If you go fast, it's gonna lag behind you. So if you're chasing a target and he's shooting at you, he is actually gonna deal hull damage instead of dealing shield damage. So, like, why would you even go there? Because there is, like, zero incentive to go there. There's, like, PvP is broken, and on top of that, like, the payout is trash. So, I can talk about this forever, so, yeah, I'm just gonna stop here. Let's talk about the mining gadgets. Some of you may know that I was mining a lot in the previous patches. I liked it. It was like fishing for me, even though it's buggy as fuck. But not as buggy as right now, because like back then you had to battle desync. Now it's just broken with like the scanning mechanic that just doesn't work on most servers and for most people, so it doesn't matter. But now we're gonna get the mining the mining gadgets, which are, that's why I made a mistake, which is the same as the fucking mining consumables. There's no fucking difference. Why do we have, like, first off, is it that hard to mine a rock? It's not. You have a bunch of consumables. Even if you're in a single seater like in a prospector, it's really not that hard to mine most of the rocks. Like if you want to mine space rocks, like in gas clouds or in the Aaron's belt, they're like 4.5 ton mass, and they're really easy to mine. If you want to go down to the moons, yeah, well then you're gonna use the mining consumables, you're gonna use the surge, and you're gonna use optimum, and like that's it. Maybe you're gonna carry like a lifeline or something like that in case you fuck up, but like you don't need anything else. You can just do it with those two. Maybe you're gonna take another one, but like those two would do. And you're gonna break fucking 7-ton rocks without breaking any sweat. Because it's easy. It is really easy. And you're gonna fill up your prospector, hop to Arcal 1 or to Cruel 1, you're gonna sell your goods there, and yeah, everybody's gonna be happy. Like you're gonna have a full prospector. If you have a mole though, you don't need more than 2 people. One needs to pilot, the other needs to use the laser. If the rock is a bit better, yeah, the pilot just hops to the other laser, and like the third laser is mostly like it's never gonna be used. Like there's no point in using the third laser. Maybe if you want to be fast and you want a bunch of whole fucking field of containing, and then yes, then you can utilize the third laser with a third guy just to like collect the containing faster. But still, you don't need to, because with a little bit of planning you can still do it with 2 people, and like that's the truth. But now we're gonna get the mining gadgets, and they're gonna do the same thing as the consumables, but like why though? It's already really easy to mine. Why would you, like, are we gonna get even like better and more massive rocks? I mean, we are at some point, because we're gonna have the Odyssey coming soon, trademarked by CAG. Or are they gonna make it impossible to mine without the consumables and the mining gadgets? Which is like, still, why? There's no point. Like mining should be, like they said a long time ago, that like the mining thing is complete now, and they said it again, that the mining game loop is actually complete now. But how many times do you need to complete it? Like seriously. On top of that, we don't have data running, we don't have hacking, we don't have salvage, we don't have exploration. Like come on, like we have a plethora of exploration ships with nothing to fucking explore. Yeah, you can fly around and like trip out that you're actually exploring, but no, dude, you might as well just like low fly like I do, and like it's more fun. But still, like bounty hunting for me is at tier 0. If this is it, well, dude, like, oof, I'm gonna be really displeased if I hear like that, like this is it with bounty hunting. Yes, I know that we're gonna get a taser. Yes, I know we're gonna get a crossbow at some point. Which is like, why would we have a crossbow in a space game? Fuck it, why the fuck not? Just give me a 6-shooter, a fucking revolver from like 1900s, and I'll be pleased with that, because I actually want to be a space cowboy. But like, if that's it for bounty hunting, I'm not happy. and I'm pretty sure that like most of you are not. First off, like it's boring as shit. You just go to the asteroids and you shoot some things there, and that's it. Like, and you do it over and over and over and over and over again, and then you get a better ship and you do it over and over and over again, and like it's just fucking boring. On top of that, you have PvP bounty hunting, which just doesn't pay enough, because like people can actually fight you there, because like NPCs can't, and it should be like that. If you ask me, if it should be like that, like PvE bounty hunting should be easier because you're gonna make money with that, but PvP bounty hunting should be harder. But still, you have to have more incentive to chase a guy around the fucking galaxy, because he's either gonna fight you and be really good at it and you're gonna die, or he's gonna run away and he's gonna run and run and run. And like, if it was 100k, dude, there will be an actual incentive to organize to kill that guy and send him to Pleasure. If not, like, first off, people don't even fucking go for the bounties. Why would they go for the bounties? Because he's just gonna either gonna kill them and they're gonna lose the bounty, or he's gonna jump away and they're gonna chase him. He's gonna jump away and they're gonna chase him. And like, in a perfect scenario, if the game actually worked, if there was no desync, if there was no like quantum travel bugs, if there like, it would be still boring, and it would be still like, it will still pay like shit. And here we are coming to the conclusion from the start of the video, or to the main question. And that is, like, a friend asked me a few days ago, like, if the game was actually without any bugs, would I then be happy with it? And I said no, I wouldn't. I would play it, but I wouldn't be happy with it. It has so much potential to be something great, but at this state, and I'm not talking about the bugs, at this state, it's like an uncompleted fucking mess. It's like one of the Steam games that's a scam. That like, you have some game mechanics, yeah, blah blah blah. This like, don't get me wrong, Star Citizen actually looks beautiful. I don't think it's a scam. But dude, it really reminds me of like all of those like DayZ knockoffs, like Russian DayZ knockoffs that you can find on Steam that don't even fucking work. But they are there and they are sold and you can't do anything in them. But yeah, it is an actual game, so Steam needs to fucking release that, and like, at least you can get a refund. But this game, Star Citizen, has such potential that is wasted on some unbelievably stupid game mechanics, or not even game, like, the only actual game mechanic that we got this year was like the medical gameplay and the new inventory system. And like, it's, as I said, it's like reinventing the wheel, but you make it a triangle. And like, just to be like different, and there's no fucking point in doing that. And then on top of that, we're gonna get rivers and basins and like roads. We still don't have anything to do on the planets, but we're gonna get rivers and basins and like roads, which is like cool, don't get me wrong, but like now at this point, no dude. Like at this point, this game, it would have so much to offer if it actually had anything to offer. If you get what I mean. Like, I don't know, like I've owned all the ships. I don't want to own all the ships anymore. Like, where's the incentive in that? I wanted to own a Carrack. I wanted to buy a Carrack. I don't have enough money to buy a Carrack, but fuck it, like, I wanted to. But now, when I saw the Odyssey, I was like, well, the Odyssey is probably gonna have an actual game loop for it, and it's gonna have a medbed. And I wanted the Carrack because of the medbed, and because of the, like, things that you will be able to do at some point, maybe, with, like, the drones and shit. But, like, there's no point anymore. Like, you can just get the Odyssey, but the Odyssey is not in the game, so don't fucking buy it. Terrapin is in the game, but don't buy it. Herald is in the game, but don't buy it. Reclaimer is in the game, but like Vulture is gonna have salvage before the Reclaimer. Like, I don't know if you guys understand me. Like, there's nothing to do in this game anymore. Like, for me, there is nothing to do. I can only play with my org, and I can do some PvP bounty hunting, and I can go into Arena Commander. But otherwise, like, what else is there for me to do? It is not an issue of not having an end game. It is not an issue of the alpha stage. It is the issue of slow fucking development and nothing to do in it right now except fly around, maybe test it out and tell them that they're doing a bad or a good job, and like that's it basically. But still, I feel like whatever they do, it is not gonna be enough, because they have prolonged all the things that they've promised, and they have pushed back every release of everything that we were waiting for years now. And like, after all those broken promises, and with the state where the game is right now, I feel that like whatever they do right now, it is not gonna be enough, and that they really need to rethink the things, and they really need to like prioritize things a bit differently and to listen to the community. Because like redoing Grav Labs after like 16 patches, 16 times 3 is fucking 4 years now, and they are just now redoing the Grav Labs. Well, great, but why would we even need the fucking Grav Labs? Because there's nothing to do on the planets except, of course, flying around and like tripping that the game is finished and that there is actually something to do on the planets. And I know that a bunch of people are gonna unsubscribe because of this. Fuck it. I mean, if I'm negative, okay, of course, dude. But like, I'm just trying to be realistic. I still love this game. Disclaimer, I still love this game. I want this game to succeed, but I want to see some actual progress. And this is my response to 3.16 having nothing of the progress that we were promised in it at all. Like, 3.16 is gonna be the same as 3.15. Maybe they're gonna fix some bugs. I hope. Evocati is on. I can't wait for the closed PTU so I can hop in and try it out. But other than that, I am not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be realistic and to be honest with you, because like that's how I started the channel, and I will always be that. So yeah, if you like it, leave a like, subscribe, etc. And don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space. And of course, subscribe! Oh yeah, by the way, there's some news. I just ordered a new PC. It's gonna be an Asus ROG GA35X, maybe, I forgot the name. It has a 3090, and maybe I'm gonna have more than like 20 frames per second in this game, maybe. Anyway, thank you, love you, bye. Mwah.